Renowned facial plastic and reconstructive surgeon Dr. Nathan Nachlas is Florida's first facial plastic surgeon to specialize in the total nose approach, combining ENT and facial aesthetics for more than 3 decades at his world-class facilities.
It's in the genes. I grew up in Baltimore, and in my father's generation, there were 6 Nachlases, all in medicine. Most of our advances over the past 3 decades in this field have been to make it so that you can do these procedures without bruising, without swelling, without packing, without pain, and that's been a huge advance.
Dr. Nachlas has performed surgery on thousands of patients. Many came to him desperate for help. Ellen lost her entire nose to cancer.
I just was told by 2 or 3 doctors that I would never have a nose.
When I first met you, and then they had to remove that whole part of your nose. So situations like that, you have to rebuild a nose, and the way we do that is by taking skin from the top of the forehead and swinging it down. So someone who has this done actually has to walk around for several weeks with a big sling from the forehead connected to the nose. You look great, and the scar where we had to do the flap looks beautiful. These cases tend to be very challenging because it is not just a question of replacing skin. When you have a body part like a nose removed, then you need to replace not only the skin, but the framework of the nose and then the lining of the nose. So these procedures can take hours.
Ellen is thrilled with the way Dr. Nachlas forever changed her life. A work of art Ellen painted even hangs in the hallway.
He's a miracle worker to me. I have a nose, where other people said I would never have a nose and I would never be happy, and I'm happy.
He's confident, and he gives you the confidence that you're going to come out looking exactly how you want to look, how you've pictured it in your head.
In Julie's case, she had blockage in her sinuses, blockage in her nose, her septum was deviated, and we can take care of all those things and not do anything on the outside of a nose, but very often patients who have those issues inside often have issues outside.
Jeffrey had serious sinus issues that left him exhausted all day.
I was sleeping 10, 11, 12 hours a day, but when I woke up I still felt like I hadn't slept at all. So he prescribed a CPAP machine for me to use every night for the rest of my life so that I could sleep comfortably and feel well rested. Well, after a few years of wearing a mask to sleep every night, it kind of gets old. It's life-altering. I feel like a different person.
Dr. Nachlas has a love of photography. At his offices, the hallway resembles an art gallery.
I've been an amateur photographer for as long as I can remember. It mostly grew out of my love of traveling and seeing different parts of the world. Luckily, my 4 kids all share my passion for traveling, and we pretty much take them wherever I go. At least one of them goes with me. We've been able to segue that into good because we are able to sell our photographs to raise money for our charitable foundation that our family started, an organization dedicated to the diagnosis, education, and treatment of severe skin cancers.
Dr. Nachlas's many passions include marathons.
I have a very beautiful young athletic wife who I've known for several decades, and over the last 4 to 5 years, she has taken up triathlon type sports, and I've followed her hook, line, and sinker into that.
Dr. Nachlas's patients, including Jeffrey, take comfort knowing their doctor is one of the top surgeons in the field.
He's a true professional. He's talented and creative. You look at the pictures around his office and you know there's something special about him.
Some of our patients have been patients of ours for 3 decades, and they are very comforted by the fact that they come to our office and they see the same assistants, the same front office people, the same back office people that they've seen since they've been associated with our office. When you transform someone's life and someone's self-esteem, and you can make somebody look younger, or you can help them in a reconstructive way from a large skin cancer or trauma, you have permanently changed their life. And we have a lot of extremely appreciative patients, and that makes it worthwhile.